going on, YouTube? I know it's been a minute since my last video. I want to keep y'all updated on some stuff. Right now it's like hard for me to really say this. Me and my wife is going through something, and it's not us, like, not relationship wise, because we are trying to get on the up and up and trying to get back to where we used to be, and how we used to be happy in 2016 when we first got married. This past Wednesday, not Wednesday, it was Wednesday. My grandmother passed away, which is my wife's grandmother from her family side, and she died Wednesday of 2020, and of the 25th, and it was, hearing that. I never thought in my million years of life that I was gonna cry like that. Like, my wife got the news like around 7 in the morning, and I felt like it was a dream, because I kept on hearing her say what, and I didn't know what was going on. So when I got up and I ran into the room, I said, "Babe, what happened? What's going on?" She said, Grandma died. I just found out Grandma died. And I was like, what? Are you serious? So I didn't even threw everything around. I bent down on the knee. I was on my knees. I got on my knees and I got on my wife's, on our bed, because I was sleeping on the couch. And I bent my knees down and put both my, I put my head down in my arms, and I was crying. It was like I was fighting the tears not to come out, but it came out. And I went on the floor next to the closet, and where our clothes was at, and I was crying. I was just break down and crying, kicking on the floor, like my feet and everything. My wife was crying, but she was trying to calm me down. She was like, "Babe, calm down. Babe, please calm down." I was just horrified. I was just shocked. So, when you hear somebody, me personally, when I get close with someone and create a bond and a relationship with them, you are now connected to me. You're like my family. There's nothing, no blood. If you're my friend, my homeboy, my homegirl, you know what I'm saying? And we created a bond. You are my family, period. You know what I'm saying? No one can break that bond unless your wife or your home or your girlfriend or your family say that we cannot be cool with each other at all for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? Then that's fine. But other than that, we are, you know what I'm saying? We created a relationship. We created like a brother, sister, best friend, best friend. I could only count on you situation. So it was like that. I created a bond with my wife's grandmother, and I never thought I would actually get close to her. When I first met her, it was like I was meeting her for the first time. And, my wife and her side of the family had problems before, when she was a child, and, when she was growing up, and they didn't accept her lifestyle. But then when she got older, they got closer, they got back on track. So it was wonderful to see that, you know what I'm saying? Because most families will never going to accept your lifestyle. If you're transgender, bisexual, gay, You know what I mean? So they're never going to accept you. Some families will understand that. Some families say, I love you no matter what. Just like Dwayne Wade is loving his daughter, loving his son, who is now trying to be a transgender little girl. And she wants to be pronounced as she, her, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. So I was proud that they got back into contact with each other and they got their relationship back on track. And she said, I love you no matter what. Even though she always, messed up with her name and said, made mistake saying he instead of she and everything like that. But, my wife got mad about that. But other than that, they was, their connection got better. You know what I'm saying? So that was someone that she can call for anything. And every time when my wife would go over to her grandmother's house, she would always say, when we have like family functions, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, her birthday or something over the house or something, just something small, we would just go over there. And they would always, talk to each other. You know what I mean? Laugh and hee ha ha. So. But I just never thought I'm glad I seen her one last time on this earth. I pray that I see her before she passed, which is like on the viewing on April the 6th. So I pray I do see that her last time. If I can't, then I understand, because this coronavirus is going on, and a lot of places are shutting down. A lot of people losing their jobs. They can't go to work. Restaurants only want people to come through the drive-through. They can't sit in the restaurant, sit down, they eat and order after they eat. After they order and sit down, they eat their food. So it's crazy. So the funeral is only allowing 10 people to come in there to look at the body, review the body, and then on actually funeral, 10 people only. So I pray I see her one last time. But like I said, man, and then actually it brought me and my wife's marriage closer. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew that we was going to get close like that? It brought us closer. Like, I didn't go to work for like 3 days because I had to make sure that she was okay. I had to make sure that she was alright. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. I just make sure that she was okay. I was her rock. I was her shoulder to cry on. She can lean on me when you're not strong. So I was there for her for 3 days, and and I really, at first I was like, damn, I'm really gonna miss work. But then I thought about something. I was like, this could be like the one chance that you can show your wife that you could be there for her. You could put your feelings and your emotions and everything aside and be there for her. You know what I mean? And it brought us closer. It made, ever since I've been home for 3 days, and I, usually when people stay home and something happens, somebody passed, and they stay home for weeks and don't go to work, they kind of like give time to think to themselves and figure out what they're going to do next, what their life is going to be the next day, or continue on down the road of the rest of the year. So I was at home while we was going through this, while we found out that our grandmother passed. I was sitting there on the couch and I was thinking to myself, and this is crazy to me because the same thing I was thinking, talking of doing and changing my life, of getting a car, and 28 years old, still ain't got no car, no license, no permit, no nothing, just nothing. And my art still looked like crap because I draw for, I draw for a living. It's not a career, but it's a skill, and it's a hustle that I've been doing since I was young. But it was never what it should look like when I was young. It looked crappy. So it actually got better now since I'm the age of 28. It got better over time, but it got better even more since I'm 28 years old, because I'm actually looking at the detail and actually focus on that detail that's actually messed up and actually fix it more better so it can look like something. So just in case one day somebody be like, oh, I like your drawing, can you draw me this? And I say, yeah. And then once I'm not gonna really say yeah until I know I'm good, I'm the ish, and you can, you'll pay for, instead of something lame that you every day that you see on everybody else doing on the street, you'll actually buy something that you see that's like a masterpiece, that's like probably gonna one day be worth something more money that you bought it for. You feel me? That's what I want to get. That's the goal to me. So while I was sitting there for 3 days and just making sure my wife was okay, I was drawing, and I looked at some of the drawings and I tore some of the drawings out of my book, and I was like, this look crappy, ain't nobody gonna pay this. If somebody was trying to buy this, they ain't gonna want to buy it. Tore it out. I think I took like 4 pages out of my book, and then threw some other drawings away, and it was looking crappy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what I mean? I want to be like Picasso, or, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Any other black African-American male, female that's actually out here, that's actually famous for painting, drawing, and selling their work. And they got family, people all over the world, even celebrities buying that, drawing and painting something that look nothing like no other. You know what I mean? So I gotta do that. So I was like, you know what I mean? I'ma actually do that. I'ma figure it out. You know what I mean? I'ma definitely figure out. So, it brought me and my wife back together. We were sitting on the couch out. She was sitting on the other side of the couch. I was sitting on one side of the couch. And we was just watching TV together, laughing, eating. Really made me realize, wow, we haven't done this for months. And it made me feel like this is a fighting chance. This is actually could be a fighting chance for our marriage to get back to where it needs to be. So I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And as I was crying today, when we was, as I was driving in the car on my way to work at 11 o'clock, a couple of hours ago, I told my wife, because she wants a new car. At first I was in the house. At first I was listening to her in the house. I was like, I don't want no car. Why you just want a car? Like, you just sitting around the house because, you know what I'm saying, you took a couple days off, you just sitting there just being bored. But as you think about it, it actually makes more sense, because I wrote a couple of things down. Instead of saying it, what I was going to do and change, like I was supposed to do last year in 2019, I was actually supposed to get my permit, and then my driver's license, and then my guns permit, and then my gun license. Get my gun license first, and then get my gun, and become an armed officer. I got throwing out the window. I didn't open my eyes and see until now. Like, I don't understand why it took me this long to actually be woke the hell up, because anything can happen. You don't know what tomorrow might bring. You don't know if you're going to be alive to see another day, or be able to. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. So, I'm not going to give up on my marriage. I'm not giving up on my life. You know what I'm saying? So, if my wife can get a career, have a career, brand new job, only they've been working there for a few months, making 12, I mean, more than I am, more than she did at her old job, quit her old job, is still working at one job, and her check is like way more than $500, such and such and such. So why not get on that type of level? So here I am, not doing nothing else with my life. So I might as well get on that level. So she wants another car. So I was like, I already said that I was going to go back to get my permit. And after that, when the permit is up and it's expired, then I'm going to get my license. So why not? She can have a car and I can have a car. She going to give it to me for $1,000. She ain't going to give it to me for free. You ain't going to get, ain't nothing in this world free unless you buy it and you work for it. So why not get a car? I won't have to buy my own. I won't have to buy a car that's more than $1,000. I might as well get a car that we already have. So that car be mine, and I can practice on that. And sometimes I can practice by myself when I'm actually ready. And then, like, I can, you know what I'm saying? This could be my car when I get my permit. You know what I'm saying? And my license. So, and then I was like, also, I want to go get my GED. I want to fight to get my GED. I got a certificate because I graduated with it, because I had a disability in high school, and they had the disability program. And the age that you got to graduate is only 21. No other age, not 18 like the regular teenagers in high school. You got to graduate at the age of 21, period. Then you go to CCBC college, and you stay there, and then you graduate. That's it. So, you know what I mean? So I was like, it's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Time is only going to get better for this. So instead of me talking and like I did in all my old videos, I want to get a job, man. I'm about to get my motherfucking money up, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Sitting in the back of the desk, signing motherfuckers saying, letting niggas in. I want to get a job, man. I'm going to get my compliment, man. Fuck the security job. I'm going to sell t-shirts. I'm going to be a motherfucking... I see motherfuckers taking flights. And got jewelry and diamonds and big ass motherfucking houses. That's going to be me, man. I swear to motherfucking God. Why talk shit? Why the fuck do you talk shit and you don't actually do what the hell you supposed to be doing? Do it, nigga. And the only reason why the t-shirts did not work out, because I didn't just give it away and let people just wear it and then show it to somebody who wants one, and then they call me. I did it too fast. Waste $200-something too fast. Gave it up. Throw it out the way. Wasn't for me. I don't know nothing about the t-shirt business, clothesline business, none of that. Somebody, whoever does that, leave it to the pros who know something about that shit. Not me. Let it go. Let it go. So I was like, now it's time for me to like buckle up. You know? Do something that I have experience, and I am a mother freaking genius. I got skills. Can't nobody touch this. Ain't nobody gonna do this like me. Ain't nobody gonna draw it like this. Can't nobody touch me. So I was like, you know what? I'ma just do it like this. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I might as well do something that I always been doing since I started out when I was like 8, 9. What age ever I was when I was first in foster, when I was in this lady home, Miss Diane Blackwell, may she rest in peace. But when I was in her home, my first toy that I drew on a picture, and I ain't even had to like, didn't look masterpiece. But I was a child then, so I didn't even care. I was just bored. So I was like, let me just draw something. I drew it, but I was like, yeah, And I didn't kept on succeeding after that because I was just bored. So I drew something. I wish I kept it. Lord, if I kept that picture, I show the world that was my first drawing. But I was like, I'm gonna draw this. I drew a bunch like yeah, and then after that, showed to my foster mother in London and William, my other foster brothers, and her mother and her father, and her nieces that she adopted. I showed them and it was like, this is nice. They smiling and everything. And that was it. Then I stopped. Did it again. Did it stop? Did it again? Stop. Stopped a whole year. Got all about it. But it was like, now it's like, it's a sign that God is telling me this is something that you have skills in. This is something that's going to get you that one-way ticket. Do that. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Stay on the right track. That's it. And the rest is up to you. If you want it, go get it. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Serious. Facts. Because if you don't wake up, if you don't want to be nobody and you don't want to go nowhere and you don't want to pay attention, guess what? You're going to be in the same position that you at right now. That's it. I don't even follow people who are doing way better than me, like DDG or Deshae Frost or anybody else, because what I'm starting to say is to myself is they doing way better than me. They believed in themselves. They accomplished something. One started off doing YouTube videos. Then he wanted to be a rapper. Got it. Now that motherfucking got a $2 million mansion in California as we speak. Still doing YouTube on the side. Deshae Frost. Young. I forgot where he's from. But he moved to California. Him and his family moved to California. Then somehow, somewhere, I don't know his whole story, background history, but somehow, someway, this dude got a role on a TV show on CBS. SWAT. First it was a movie, then they made it to the show. Now he's a character on SWAT. Go watch SWAT. I haven't watched SWAT, but go watch SWAT. Obviously, it's shit now. So, why am I watching two young kids who's doing better than me when I could be doing the same exact thing? If it's so easy to start something, or just, just to be like, yo, I'm tired of sitting in the house every single damn day. Let me just do something. Or let me just write some shit down, and then I follow the shit that I wrote down. So I wrote every single damn thing on a pad. And then I say I'm also going to be saving money aside because my anniversary is coming up. And then maybe whatever money I got left, I could put it towards my art supplies. Because I need hella art supplies. I have low art supplies, pencils, a few pencil sharpeners, 2 pencil sharpeners, color pencils, and a black bag. Small black bag, tied up. That's where I keep my stuff in. And a big ass sketchbook. A few drawings. Don't you worry about nothing. But, like I said, I gotta do this, man, for me. For real. And I want to do this to make myself, not just to make my wife and see and show her that I can do this. But I want to do this for myself. Because I know I can do this for myself. I seen people out there who actually put their blood, sweat, and tears in drawing. So I'ma do the exact same thing. I'm getting older, but I ain't getting old. But I ain't getting tired. I got a lot of work to do, and it starts now. Can't start now because the coronavirus is out, and it's very serious. A lot of people getting sick, and a lot of people are getting sick and also getting better. You know, cause it's they getting the right treatments. So when this coronavirus is gone, vanished, disappeared, ain't here no more, people get back to where they go, people get their jobs back or even apply for a new job, people get back on their grind, and this wake up Baltimore City, Maryland, wake their asses up, because this is some serious shit. But this is waking me up personally, and it's waking me up and showing me that after this is up, you gotta be on your game and do what you promised to yourself, what you was going to do before 2019 had ended. You had all the time in the world. I had confidence to go to Broadway services, which I work for Broadway services, but it ain't but Bayview, which is at Johns Hopkins, and make it $15 an hour. I make less than $15 an hour because I was all confidence and everything. Cocky a little bit, just a pinch. Didn't get the job. Didn't study real hard. They said, hey, you hired. You ain't passed the training test, so they could train you so you could be ready to go to Broadway, Bayview, Johns Hopkins. You're fired. First day, last day. Not the same exact day. Then they had a small company that's been around for years, just like Broadway Services been around for Johns Hopkins. And they hired me. So, I'm not quitting this job. Of course I'm not quitting this job. This is the only job income I got for right now. And Social Security. But I need to do something that I love. And I need to do something that I should have done a long time ago. Instead of talking about it, cussing, snapping, acting like I'm going to get it, acting like, oh shit, it's happening. Nope. I ain't never coming on this. I'm never coming on YouTube again and recording videos and talking about nigga got money. Somebody just bought my first drawing. The only way I'll do that is when I'm gonna see when it looks like first. I'm the scientist. I'm the creator. My hands is the work. My mind is the brains, the idea, the vision of how I want my drawings and creation to be a masterpiece. Not just okay. It's okay. I don't want my drawing to be costing $25 worth, $50 worth. No, $25 worth. I want it to be $50 worth, $150 worth, $250 worth, $600 worth, $1,000 worth. If I don't like it, I ain't selling it. I ain't showing nobody. But if I like it, and I know it's a masterpiece, and I know somebody can buy it, there you go. Alright, we in business. And then once I see the process growing, and I know it's a masterpiece, and I know it look better than any drawing that anybody see in a supermarket store or a wall when they walk outside. Or I ain't saying I'm better than the person that spray paint words. I mean, I see spray painting. It's an area in Baltimore City downtown area, not all close to downtown area, close almost where I work, but a little farther away. And it's where the subway and the light rail drives at, and it's a alley full of different artworks that people spray paint on the walls. Nowadays, back in the day, 2000s and 1s and 5s, you see people spray paint words. But now, in 2020 and 2019 and years past on to that, you see people drawing big old giant smiley faces, the Joker. I seen somebody spray paint. I didn't see them do it, but they was trying to paint Nipsey Hussle when he passed away. So, it's, you know what I mean? So, if you can spray paint on the wall and draw a motherfucking cat. Chris Brown got skills in art, and he draw and paint. I'm pretty sure he don't even sell his thing. He just do it for fun. He's not even selling his drawings because he already is making money and he a millionaire over R&B songs and albums and tours. So he ain't worried about painting and drawing. But I am. So when I see my drawing becomes a masterpiece, then I'll show it on the YouTube, on my videos and stuff. Then I need to get a goddamn portable camera or a camera so I can be connected to YouTube, and so people can actually see my channels, cause ain't nobody watching and nobody wanna hear a nigga talk shit and not back it the fuck up. So I might not be recording videos for a long time until I get a camera, until I'm ready to actually create I'm gonna create the same channel that I have, and I'm going to get this on the road. And my channel is only going to be about drawing, talking about life, music playing in the background, and everything. So I ain't gonna see y'all for a long time. I ain't gonna see y'all for a while until a nigga get his money up and get a goddamn portable camera that can hook up to my channel, and I can make videos off of that, and then it look like something. Cause I ain't getting no views, or I ain't getting no likes. I'm the only person that likes my shit. That's cool. I ain't gonna delete it, but I ain't doing nothing. I ain't recording nothing until my life gets better, until I'm starting driving, until I'm in a better space in my life, and this coronavirus is gone. Then I will record again. Until then, y'all ain't gonna see me until probably I give it until the end of, let's see, it's March, almost the end of March. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all in August. See y'all in August. By then, I should have everything together. Yeah. But before I go, please never give up on yourself. Never give up on life. Never give up on your relationship with the person that you love, that you've been with for so long. Your marriage, if you've been married with that person so long. If it's worth fighting for, fight for it. If it's not, let that person go and don't waste their time. Because you don't want them to waste yours. Always stay blessed. Always stay focused. And always stay ahead of other people. Because you don't want that other person to take away your spot that you always wanted in the beginning. Chase your dreams. Get your shit together. And after this coronavirus, please stay healthy. Please wash your hands thoroughly. Stay home if you have to. And for the people that don't have a job, they lost their job because of the coronavirus, I pray that y'all get back on your feet after coronavirus is up, and y'all get a job, and y'all get y'all grind back up. Positivity all around the world. See y'all when I see y'all. See y'all in August. And that's a promise, and that's a bet. Tim, signing off. See y'all next time.